Hello, friends. It's me from Dreamtown. Do you know how chocolates are made in factories? Would you like to see how your favorite chocolates are packed and sent to shops for sale? If yes, then let's go. We are going on an adventure to a chocolate factory to learn how chocolate is made and how it reaches the shops near our house. We will also show you how the chocolate is packed and distributed to shops till the buyer purchases it. Our first stop is at a chocolate factory. This is where the magic happens. But before the magic can happen, we need to get the ingredients. The main ingredient of chocolate is cocoa beans. These brown, flat, oval seeds are found inside the pods that grow on cacao trees. These trees are grown on big farms called plantations. Some of the world's best chocolates start their journey on African plantations. That's why our first stop is Africa. These plantations are hot and humid. That's perfect for growing cacao trees. The workers pick the right pods from the tree and open them up to take out the beans. They look like little pebbles, but they have a secret inside. Inside each bean, there's a yummy, creamy center called cocoa butter. When it's pressed out, it's used to make chocolate. The beans are then dried and put into huge sacks to be transported to the chocolate factory. On our way to the next plantation, we will cross the Atlantic Ocean. It takes about 3 months for the sacks to arrive at the factory. At the factory, the beans are cleaned and sorted. Then they are roasted. It smells so good. The workers keep an eye on the temperature to make sure the beans are not too dark or too light. After roasting, the beans are cracked and winnowed. What does that mean? It means that the shells are blown away by a big fan. Now we have cocoa nibs. These nibs are ground into a thick, dark liquid. This is cocoa liquor. It has a strong, bitter taste. Not all chocolates are made the same way, but most of them use cocoa liquor to make chocolate. To make milk chocolate, the cocoa liquor is mixed with milk and sugar. For white chocolate, only cocoa butter is used. For dark chocolate, no milk or cream is added. That's why it tastes so bitter. Now the chocolate is ready to be turned into yummy candies. It is poured into molds to cool down and make solid chocolate pieces. Some chocolates are filled with caramel, others with nuts or fruit. Then the chocolate is cooled again. Now it's time to take the chocolates out of the molds. They are so beautiful. Each piece is wrapped in colorful foil and tied with a ribbon. Candies are packed into boxers and then into cartons. From here, they are transported to warehouses. In the warehouse, cartons of chocolates are kept till they are sent to different stores. Sometimes the chocolates have to wait for weeks or even months. That's because different stores order different kinds of chocolates, and some stores want special boxers for holidays like Christmas or Valentine's Day. Finally, the day has come. The chocolates are being sent to the stores. The cartons are loaded onto shelves in a big truck. Off it goes, passing through streets and towns until it reaches the big supermarkets. A forklift carries the boxers off the truck and into the store. Wow! They look so colorful. An employee puts the boxers on the shelves. He puts the milk chocolates on one shelf and the dark chocolates on the other. Just in time for the weekend, customers start coming in. They take the boxes off the shelves and put them on the conveyor belt. Then the cashier scans the barcode on the box and the customer pays for them. That's how chocolate goes from the factory to your home. Did you enjoy this adventure? Which kind of chocolate do you like the most? Tell us in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.